Hello there. Victor Kundamwaba here. Just lending my voice to the recent happenings in the mining sector in Zambia. In particular, the resignation of the chairman of ZCCM Investment Holdings, that is Ms. Dolika Banda, and the appointment of Mr. Ken Muyangwa, to be the new chairman of the board. The official talking points are very gracious, and it's very magnanimous of both Mr. Muyangwa and Ms. Dolika to exchange cordial words as the transition occurs. Having said that, obviously the internet is full of theories as to why Ms. Dolika Banda resigned. However, obviously that boils down to a personal decision on the subject individual. Whenever an organization takes a certain direction and an individual feels they are not fully aligned with that direction, I think it's the noble thing to do, and it's the right thing to do to step aside and give an opportunity to perhaps people who are more aligned with the new direction to take over the helm. I would like to bring to your attention one of the commandments of Jeff Bezos. Actually, he calls them 14 leadership principles that he expects of every leader at Amazon. One of the leadership principles that kind of sticks out to me in this situation is disagree and commit. Jeff Bezos expects leaders to disagree on a lot of things, and he expects leaders to discuss. Once consensus has been reached, Jeff Bezos expects every single leader to take the position that has been reached. Individual leaders can no longer say, well, my preference is this, but the company wants that. You have an opportunity to disagree in the background. But once the decision is made, everybody has to be committed to that decision. And as such, I think in organizations as complex as ZCCM Investment Holdings, given the legacy issues they have to go through, a lot of assets that were acquired in questionable circumstances, allegedly, it's complex. There's a lot of trade-offs. There's a lot of give and take. And, there's going to be disagreements. But at the end of the day, once the powers that be make a decision as to which direction it's going to be, every leader has an obligation to toe the organizational line. So in some situations, that's what creates, a little bit of turbulence in leadership, and it leads to the changing of the guards. In a lot of organizations, there are invisible hands. In my view, every single organization out there, be it non-for-profit, for-profit, there is always invisible hands. And as such, when you're navigating through those scenarios, if you have the privilege of being in leadership, you must always seek guidance from some invisible hand. You must always try to align. As you know, Americans are very euphemistic, and they find the right words to express political situations in companies. So that's why they say, well, we need to align. You need to seek guidance. They're essentially telling you that you need to align with the powers that be. In Zambia, the Bembas say, ichibemba chitila umuliro uchingiri abakalamba taocha. And so that's where the idea of seeking guidance and making sure everybody in the organization is aligned before a certain decision is made. And so in my closing remarks, I just want to say that the Zambian mining industry is full of potential. The future is bright. And I think that the new chairman of the board has his work cut out. But I think he's equal to the task. It's exciting to see a former Form 6 taking the helm. I think that was the strategic vision of President Kaunda. And it's exciting to see it come to fruition. I wish Mr. Muyangwa the very best, and I think Ms. Dorika Banda will be successful in whatever endeavors she ventures into. God bless the Republic of Zambia. Bye bye now.